Let's go. I mean, it's time. It's game time, son.
It's time.
It's straight up. It's playoff hockey. This is wild card weekend. It's straight up real deal shit.
Ooh, man, we've been talking about this for a long time, huh?
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
This
I'm
has
ready.
been years in the making.
My BAC is rising, but under the legal limit. So
Rising. So yeah, we'll roll through this quick enough where we can be done before it gets too high.
Oh, I'm good. I'm golden, dude. I got my tea in me, man. I know I'm not slurring my words because I can hear myself because my ears are fucked up.
Got the pipes lubricated, ready to go.
Oh, it's all day, cuzzo.
Well, I guess this is the first episode of Ticking Out, Break It Down.
Straight up.
Oh, baby. Breaking it down with the Pittsburgh accent because, you know, you are the most Pittsburgh accent fella I know. Super heavy.
Most authority, cuz.
Super heavy. And now you're living out there in the Midwest.
Right, and I'm kind of losing it though. I've had some. Actually, Funk said something about it. I think I might be losing it a little bit because there's no accent out here. But
getting that Iowa meth head accent going.
Right, but like Outkast said, it ain't where you're from; it's where you pay rent, son. So
there you go. Iowa resident for now. Gotta love it.
See.
Make cat litter and whatnot out there.
It's the dream, the American dream, bud. World's best cat litter, straight up.
Making that money, smashing them honeys, you know.
Well, we had discussed this earlier. I gotta get your just the beef you have with Sheetz right now is it's something else. Only because I mean you're talking to a Western Pennsylvania juggernaut. Like, Sheetz runs Pennsylvania, dude.
I do not disagree with you at all.
Right.
Absolutely. And, I mean, Western Pennsylvania myself, I've been going to Sheetz 20 years now.
Right. And, you know, I've heard, I mean, I haven't been on the BBB.com, the Better Business Bureau and that, but I'm sure, dude, they have to have one of the highest ratings.
Yeah, I mean,
any kind of establishment.
They claim to pay their employees well, give benefits, right. You know, all the goodies.
Right. It seems like a fun place to work. Like if I was does
it really
sure
though?
It pays well for starting with.
Does it seem like a fun place to work? I mean, I know the amount of times I've walked in there drunk at 3 a.m.
Right. Oh, no, I know.
That can't be fun as a worker.
But you got to elaborate on. Because they kind of clap back on you on Twitter, dude.
A little bit. All right. Well,
the customer's always right. Hold on. The customer's always right, but I think they're kind of getting sick of fucking MCT on the Twitter there.
I don't blame him, man. Yeah, you get me fired up, I'll let you know. Let's start at the beginning of the story, I guess.
Yeah, let's go.
So, let's see. This started on Steelers versus Saints on the
man, 3rd and 20. God damn it.
Boy, how do you give up that?
I don't even want to talk about it.
Yeah,
let's go.
Gonna get heated before we even start. So it's that Sunday. Now let's start here. There's where I live in Monroeville, there was a tiny little GetGo, maybe a mile down the street.
Okay.
It's been there for a long time. A lot of people probably know it. So we go down on Friday. This is the Friday before we pass, and the GetGo is closed. Like shut down.
Reason?
Shut down, closed. Like gonzo.
Okay. Like shutting down. Like right. We're done operating, closed.
But they were building a new one, like a big new one, like a Sheetz style GetGo.
Okay.
Up the road a few miles.
Like the one out there by the Delmont on 22 there.
Yeah. Yeah, very similar. They have all the made to order food and all that nonsense. So I assumed they were a little ways apart. I just assumed that they were going to keep both open.
Okay.
But we roll by on Friday, and the little one's closed, and I'm like, shit, okay. So we pass the new one, and it's open. And man, they opened that fucker quick.
Okay.
You know, breaking ground one day. You got a brand new GetGo.
Pumping unleaded the next day. I feel you.
Exactly. So, and we're like, shit, dude, cool. Keep that in mind. So Sunday rolls around, and we're coming home. We're doing some family stuff. Steeler game 4:30. It's like, yeah, 3:30, 3:45. We're like, fuck, we got to stop somewhere. We got to get a quick bite to eat. We're
Right.
going home, settling in, watching the game. And so we're like, you know what? We're going to bypass Sheetz today. We're going to go to GetGo.
The new one.
Yeah, the new one.
Okay.
But like, here's the thing. With a new place like that, the food's going to be good because they can't come out with garbage food.
Right, and they're going to have deals.
And they're going to have the A team working. You're not
Yeah.
talking about the C squad like that they put in just because nobody else wants to be there that day. This
Right.
is
No,
brand
they're
new, brand
calling
new.
in the heavies.
Yeah, they've got the district manager in there overseeing everything. Whatever.
Right.
So we roll up, pull in, like, let's see what GetGo's got today. So I go to open a door, and a sign catches my attention. So I read it, and it says, "Sorry, due to unseen circumstances, the restrooms aren't available." And I'm like, wow, okay. Can't take a shit if I got to take a shit.
Right. Plumbing issues happen.
Yep. And then I start to open the door, and then the second sign catches me. Sorry, due to unseen circumstances, the kitchen is closed.
Wow.
And I'm like, what? Dude, third day open. Third day open and your kitchen's closed?
But they're still open for gas and snacks and that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, if I stop to get gas and piss, I can't even piss. No bathroom, no kitchen.
Right. And no fresh shit neither, man.
Boy, that fucking sets me off. Because I'm just like, dude, this is your third day of fucking business. So, we consider our options, and I'm like, you know what, fuck it. Let's just go to Sheetz. We'll go to Sheetz. Right down the road, staple. We know what to expect. So on the way, I'm still upset about GetGo. On the way, I get on Twitter, right? And I hit up GetGo, and I'm like, I said, you opened a store on Friday. I said, here it is Sunday, and I can't even get food.
That was a response to that.
I just sent it to him because I was like, solid business plan to open it up on Friday and then have your kitchen closed on Sunday. Like, you guys are doing it right. Way to go. Let's remember that I am an ex-GetGo employee as well.
Right.
I used to rep Indiana GetGo hard.
Oh man, remember when I used to call there to ask you for hockey picks?
Dude, I'd pick up the phone and you're. Sometimes it's hard to know if it's you.
I know.
Because you got to be all professional, and then you hear something stupid, and you're like, God damn it, Al.
Man, that shit was heat.
So we head to Sheetz. So I'm upset about GetGo. We head to Sheetz. Sheetz, standard Sheetz, not overly busy or anything. Jordy McGregor, give him credit because he threw me on their onion rings, man. And
they're tremendous with ketchup. Tremendous.
Well, I'm not a ketchup fan. Yeah. I've got issues with condiments and whatnot.
It's all right. It's all right.
But so we get the. I'm like, we got to get onion rings, and fuck it, I'm going bucket. Give me the biggest one.
Now, is that the biggest they got, right?
That is the biggest one they got.
Okay.
It's probably too large, but whatever. So we order a bucket. I get a burger, and they have those pre-made burgers, So I do the Western one or whatever. It comes with the onion rings on it, barbecue sauce, bacon. Yeah. Sounds great, right? Sounds great.
Salivating.
So we get all that, grab a couple extras. We wait for an order, jump out, come home, settle in for the game. And don't you know it, the wife opens up the bag. And
the wife, I forgot. Yeah. Wow, man.
Yeah, married.
Growing up. Yeah.
You're right. So she opens up the bag, and sometimes when something's wrong, right?
Right.
And she gives this very hesitant look, and she's like, if I don't pull out that bucket of onion rings.
Well, hold on. Dude,
go ahead.
No one put a hand in the bag on the way home.
Come on. No. Dude, it's 2 seconds from the house. It's 2 seconds from the house.
I don't give a fuck. As soon as that bag's open, I'll put a hand in there. I'm reaching for something.
I know how you feel. That's me most of the time. But 2 seconds from the house, I'm just trying to make it.
Fucking fault.
Just trying to make it for kickoff.
I got you.
So she pulls out the bucket of onion rings, and man, this thing is less than half full. Less than half full.
Probably like a cup or a bag. I believe those are the size.
At best a cup of onion rings.
Man.
And I'm already heated over the GetGo issue. So then we've got the Sheetz issue now, and I'm like, you got to be kidding. So I take a picture of the bucket of onion rings.
Well, I saw it on Twitter. I
Yep,
saw it.
and I sent it through Twitter, and I was like, this is what I get as a bucket. I was like, if I really wanted this many onion rings, I could have paid half the price and just got a cup.
Right.
As
They
long
had
as it
filled
was
her up
full.
to the top.
Yeah,
too.
they probably would have filled it up. Probably some dumb kid just in there didn't throw enough onion rings. Was like, fuck it, they won't notice. Well,
Yeah.
you notice when half the bucket's empty. So I sent that to him. Just heated.
Now, did
And
they respond by a DM or did they respond outright? Like they
I
just.
believe it was
mentioned
just an outright response to it.
Right. Okay.
GetGo did respond to me as well. They responded and they were like, DM us. And I was like, okay.
Okay.
So I've had to deal with both of them a little bit. So I sent it to Sheetz, and half a bucket of fries or onion rings, whatever. Still gonna eat them.
Oh,
So I eat them. Yeah. I open up my burger, and man, if this burger wasn't the saddest looking thing I've ever seen in my life, it's. I've been eating at Sheetz for a long time. I used to work at Graviac down there in New Alex.
Right.
Sheetz was the go-to right across the street. And I mean, the burger was my standard. You get a nice burger, get some hot pepper cheese, some bacon on it.
I tell you what, they throw coleslaw on their burgers too. If you ask for it, I tell you what, out of this world, better than Permanis.
Well, here's the thing, maybe out of this world a couple of years ago. So I get the burger, and I'm used to like a nice big patty, a regular looking burger.
Right, and their bun game's always been tremendous as well.
Yeah, you got the different options.
Corn
dusted. The corn dusted
straight up.
Way to go.
Give me a hard on.
But so I pull out this burger, and like I said, this is one of their like pre-made. Like I'll get the Western guy, and you pay $5.99 or whatever for it. It's
right,
a little pricey.
Cheap.
Right. This thing looks at best like a fucking Wendy's Junior Bacon. It's about and the new Junior Bacons, not like the old ones you used to get. Not when they were worth the money.
Dave Thomas was still alive.
Oh yeah, OG. But so it looks, it's so small, and not
the
only
patty
that,
or the burger itself.
Oh, both.
Okay.
The buns and the patties have all shrunk in size.
Right.
They want to give you the low price, and they got to cut back on the amount of meat or bun that they're putting in it to make up for it. So it's small, whatever. I can deal with a little bit smaller of a burger, but the patty itself was
like you ever get a hamburger from McDonald's, just a hamburger. You know what I'm saying?
Like no.
That small. All right, well, fuck. It sounds like it's up your alley, buddy. No condiments, no. That
you said hamburger, you got to get the cheese on it.
Right, but if you ever seen the hamburger patty?
Oh yeah, dude. You're talking 2.5 inches across.
Right.
Similar. Maybe I give this one about 3.
Okay.
But the patty itself was a muted gray.
Ooh.
Gross, dude.
Excellent. Man,
yeah. Like I'm used to a brown burger. What meat should look like. This was gray. I'm looking at it, and to be honest, I'm thinking if I take a bite of this may be where like The Walking Dead starts.
Yeah. So did you take a bite?
Oh, I did. Absolutely, I did. I took about a bite and a half of it, and I paid like $6 for this thing, and it was horrendous.
You gotta go in, son.
Yeah, you have to. If you pay for it, you gotta at least try it. Garbage, straight junk. So
was there onion rings on that? Maybe they took all the onion rings.
Yeah, I think they took all the onion rings from the extra 2 that they placed on top of the bucket.
Yeah.
To make it seem full. They put those on my burger. So just terrible, horrendous experience. I was more upset about the onion rings because I paid for them, and I was like, you gave me half what I paid for.
Right.
I guess I should know better getting a fucking burger from you. They used to be good 10 years ago. this is what happens when you're around for too long, kind of thing. So I sent it to them. I sent them that the Twitter message. They got back to me, and they just pretty much directed me to their complaint section on their website. And I've been through it one time before in my life. I don't like to complain much because I know it's
shit. I follow you on Twitter. So I get the email.
Well, listen,
or the
I'll
text
complain, but I'm not a person that's seeking out freebies.
Out of 20 of your tweets, I would say 80% are either to EA Sports or some sort of business.
Well, here's the thing. Businesses like that, I'm sorry, but I feel like you should have a little pride in your product. You should want to do things properly. And to see everything just done so half-assed at times is a bit of it's a worry to me. They're just worried about putting money in their pocket instead of putting out something that's, good to the people.
Well, what about, I don't know what the last tweet was, but what was Sheetz' rebuttal? They were kind of, dude.
Well,
I've
hold
never
on,
seen
because
a
that's a
company
different.
come at someone sideways like that.
Well, that's a different story. So we're going down a long road here, but
no, keep it going.
So I complain about that. They send me to their thing. They're like, we want to know the store, the time, blah blah blah. So I fill out the whole thing, and I'm like, I said I just ordered the bucket. You gave me half. So they get back to me. They said I actually got a thing in the mail a couple days later. Very quick response, and I'm okay with that. So they send 2 free MTO coupons in the mail.
Okay.
So I got my bucket of rings paid for. Good, fine.
Because that ain't cheap either. Like that's probably $6, $7, $8.
Oh yeah, for sure. And to get just stiffed on it like that was
right.
It hurt. It hurt. So, and a side note. Let me tell you, I talked to GetGo that day as well, and they were
on Twitter.
Yeah, same thing. They responded. They were, oh well, tell us more about your experience, and then I DM'd them. They were like, DM us your details. Sent it to them, and they were like, somebody higher up will be in touch soon. I still haven't heard fucking back from them. So I will say, customer service at Sheetz, at least they care about the complaints.
Top notch.
But GetGo can suck a fat dick. They probably saw that I was an ex-employee and they're like, dude, this guy's just probably trying to drag our name.
For sure, dude.
But so Sheetz gets back, sends it, whatever. I let the whole thing go. Then fast forward to this past Saturday, I think it was.
Yeah, last weekend, I believe.
We were on
the phone.
Yep. So we were out hanging out with Whiskey Dave, and we'd come home.
Always a good time.
Always a fantastic time. Love him. But we're on our way home. It's a little bit late. Missed a little bit of dinner. Ate an early dinner. So it was like, we're going to need something to hold us through the night, whatever.
Right. Which is Sheetz. That's what Sheetz is for.
That's exactly what Sheetz is for. So we stopped by. It's 2 minutes from the house. It's right on the way home. Grab some gas. Send Caitlin in. So she orders up a bucket of onion rings because I'm still on the onion ring train. But I pump gas and I walk in, and goddamn, if it don't look like they were holding a high school prom in Sheetz that night.
Right.
Dude, I've never seen so many people in Sheetz in my life, and they were all under the age of 21. Every one of them.
Man.
There was probably 30 plus people in there. No joke. So I walk in, and she looks at me just like astonished. She's just like, I don't know what to do.
Right.
She's like, I ordered the bucket of fries, but we could both see the predicament where we were in. So we walk around, we grab whatever else we need, a root beer or whatever, and we go to check out. And I look at the line for the checkout. It's going to take us 10 minutes to get through that fucking line.
Just to check out, not
just
even an
to check out.
Okay.
Then they announce the number of the food in front of us. Now I know their number calling system isn't a perfect science. It's not always.
It is weird. It's not the DMV.
Right. It's not always in order. But I could tell it was going to be a minute before food was ready. So I look at her and I go, you know what? There's a Sheetz 5 minutes down the road. I said, crumple that little piece of paper up, because we didn't pay for the onion rings yet. I was like, crumple that up, throw it right in the garbage, set our shit aside, and we're like, let's go to the other one. So we just dipped. We just fucking left. Like some drunk kid can have the onion rings, whatever. I don't care. So we go down the road, go to the one in Holiday Park instead. There ain't a soul in the place. Complete night and day. So we go in there, order the same thing, grab the same things, check out, and we're standing there waiting for our food. And an employee walks over to the old Krispy Kreme. You know how they have all the donuts.
Fresh, straight up fresh.
Right. And we watch him with a garbage bag open the doors and just shovel all the donuts into the bag.
Man, see, I'll tell you this. Down here, we got Casey's General Stores.
Okay.
They put them in a box, and then they put them by the counter. It says, day-old donuts. You get them the next day half off.
Right?
Yeah, right. That's real deal shit.
Wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. That's the way it should be.
Right way.
Either that or, I'm all about charity. Give it to somebody who fucking needs them. You know what I mean? Right. But this guy just shovels them all into a bag. We're like, so the wife says something, she mentions it to just make a conversation with the employee. She's like, like, oh, you just throw those away. He's like, yep, throw them away.
What?
Whatever. And she's like, so, you guys don't do anything with them? Blah, blah. Nope, we can't. We throw them away.
Right, and he's just doing his job. You can't.
He is just doing his job. Because let me say, like I said before, employee of GetGo, I saw it before.
Right.
I saw it happen. I knew what it was. And there are very strange rules about things you can do with food that's like quote unquote expired.
Correct.
But my big thing is, if I was in there 5 minutes earlier and I'd have grabbed 3 fucking donuts from that case, you better believe they'd have charged me full price when I got to the register.
Oh, yeah. That's what I mean, the day-old
So they'd have took my money for them. But then 5 minutes later, once that clock rolls over to whatever arbitrary number they decide at 11 o'clock, they just throw everything away.
Fuck.
Garbage. Not happy about it. And she makes a couple jokes like, what if those just happened to like pop up an employee's like car kind of thing, like,
oh right,
just take the bag with you kind of thing. And he was very like, no, we don't do that. We can't do that.
Like, dude, if you were high as fuck, like 17 years old, rolling back to your homies with a fucking garbage bag worth of donuts, dude, like, right, fucking heat town,
right? So that makes my blood boil again, because I'm just like, you're just throwing shit away.
Yeah,
somebody could use that, and again, if I wanted to buy them, you'd have sold it to me so it was edible enough for me, and then you just chuck it.
Yeah.
So I hit them up on Twitter, and this is the Twitter.
That's when they clap back. Cuz.
Oh yeah. Well, and I said, you should have more pride in your community, in yourself. Maybe do something with those. Give it to somebody who could actually use them.
Right.
And man, if they didn't come back and drop me some little bullshit PR video on my Twitter.
I saw it. I watched it.
Yeah, it's a feel-good video, Al. Let me tell you. But
I'll tell you this. Steve Sheetz got goons, man. I'm telling you. You're on the shit list, man. He's going to serve you up an MTO ass whooping.
Dude, somebody's going to knock on my door
free,
one day.
Baby. Extras are free.
Somebody's knocking on my door one day and my kneecaps are getting busted.
Yeah.
So I'm fucking with Sheetz on Twitter.
Sheetz again, son. You're dying.
So they come back with that. And I didn't respond, and I know you mentioned something about me not responding, but
right, no, I mean the ball's in your court, bud.
Listen, it's a battle. That was a battle. It's not the war. The war's not over. I fucking hate Sheetz.
So what's the next move? I
don't know yet, because I'd like to say I'm going to boycott him, but I'm not going to. It's too easy. It's too convenient. I mean, it's right there. So. We'll see what happens in the upcoming weeks.
I don't know. I give the win to Sheetz on this one, man.
No. See, you give the win to Sheetz, but in time, sir, I'll take him down.
No, I'll go with the battle and war philosophy. Absolutely. I feel you on that. All right.
Dropping some PR video on my
I know.
Can make me believe
that
you actually
Zach
do
about it,
things.
Dude. And he was like, "No way!" And I was like, "Oh, dude, it's public knowledge, man."
Well, every company's got to do that, right? I mean, they all got to make themselves look good,
right?
So I don't know. Sheetz sucks. Give your food to people who fucking need it, and the quality of food has went down dramatically. Although I will say now they do sell beer, which is.
I'll tell you, I haven't had Sheetz since I came home in 2000. Man, it was awesome. Remember I went with the first place I went was you at Brandon Emanuel's crib.
Right.
That was the last day I had Sheetz. Me and my dad stuffed. I got the appetizer sampler, and it was 6-star. But that's the last time I've had it. I've really never had a bad Sheetz experience other than, like I'm telling you, man, there's only 3 times that I walk into Sheetz without joy and optimism. And number one, that's like you said, if half the Little League World Series is in there.
Right.
And that's kids in different jerseys. It's like, fuck, I'm out of here, dude. I don't want to deal with it.
Like every mom brought their kid here after the baseball game today. Like
you're gonna spend more time in here than at the DMV.
No, thank you.
Number 2 was if I'm stoned as fuck, I cannot go to Sheetz, dude. I can't do it. I'll be in the screen, dude. Like, why are these 99-cent hot dogs $5.98 now? I have $20 in my pocket. My order's $48.95. Like,
because
what?
You added everything.
Yeah.
You added everything.
And I'm panicking now. I feel like people are judging me from what I'm getting, judging me for how long I've been sitting here. Like,
agreed. But what a stoner's paradise, though. I mean,
no,
all the food you want in an MTO, all the snacks.
No.
I mean, root beer out the butthole. You got it. Son.
My public anxiety, it like I said, in the Iowa Hawkeyes, the rap. Dude, I'd have to get Subway before I smoke, dude, because I couldn't go in there. They'd be like, Alex, how are you doing? Tell your mom and dad I said hi. Like, bitch, I'm high as fuck. Like, that's high.
Staring at you, asking fucking questions and shit.
And I couldn't do it. So, no, I don't like going to Sheetz high. I mean, I see your point, but not me, dude. And
that's what Uber Eats is for, though, too.
Huh?
Just Uber Eats, just get super stoned and have whatever you need delivered.
Man, fuck. Salzburg won't have that shit until 2045.
That's why I live in Monroeville, son.
Right, I know. And you're going to get whack shit from Quick Pick. But number 3, if a cop's in there, dude, I don't play that shit at all. And I've only been a couple times. Like the Slippery Rock had it. That one we used to walk to at your old place in Indiana.
IUP, I think
they had a cop.
What I remember, both of them would have police officers because those IUP kids are fucking nuts.
And I'm the biggest, goofiest fucker in there. They're just waiting for me to fuck up, dude. Like, their eyes are on me. And like I was telling you the other day, I've only watched a couple cop shows and shit like that. But, man, you always see the briefing in the morning. Like, Officer Johnson, you'll be up here by Walmart, up here by Staples. You'll be patrolling that. Officer Long John, you'll be at the university serving drunk drivers. And Officer Dickweed, you'll be on Sheetz watch. Like, you know that dude's pissed. As soon as they tell him he's got to go to Sheetz. He's just waiting for a motherfucker to fuck up.
Well, here's the thing. Is he pissed? I mean, with the drunk kids, it's not going to be fun.
Stand in Sheetz, dude. They don't even got a chair
in Sheetz. Like, any donut you want is right there in front of you.
No. You can only eat so many donuts. You can only have, dude, I'm telling you, he's probably in there from 6 to 2. 6 p.m., 2 a.m.
You think
he ain't got a chair or nothing.
You think Sheetz give him any, like, free coffee or, like,
hook
him up while he's in there?
It's probably in the legislature that they got to give him free shit for working there because technically he's working. But, man, that dude's just waiting for someone to stumble. He's going to have them cuffs on you tighter than a lid on a pickle jar in the candy aisle. Pow! Done, dude. Going downtown.
It's like prison. They pick out the biggest kid and they want to throw him down and make an example of him. And that's you every time.
Yeah, and I'm not a tough guy. Like, I'm just dumb.
No, you're not. You are not.
Right. And he's gonna fucking throw me around. I'm like, look, dude, I was looking for the Mike and Ike Berry Blast. I was just bending over and I fell down. Next thing I know, I'm calling my dad, picking me up at the Indiana State Barracks. Like, yeah, Dad, I got arrested at Sheetz again. This is ridiculous.
Goddamn Officer Dickweed.
Yeah.
Always has it out.
Pissed. Huh?
Always has it out for you.
Oh, dude, just waiting. You got a hard on walking in there like, who am I going to fuck today?
Well, you know that's usually going to be the most rookie guy in the force, and he's coming in with a big head, and he wants to make a statement.
Yeah.
Sheetz is a good place to do that. A bunch of drunk kids at fucking 2 a.m.
Yeah,
You know.
just dude, I don't like going in there sober when there's a cop. Like, I'll drive home. I ain't even that hungry. I got food at the house. Fuck it, I'm out of here. Fuck that.
Well, the amount of times I've stumbled past a police officer in there, booze on my breath, like, oh man, I hope
Yeah.
this guy's
And
just
that's the
hanging out
thing.
here.
I'm not drunk enough. I mean, I'm smashed, but I won't be drunk enough to be like, I don't respect the authority. But like, I don't know. I can't handle myself when I'm loaded like that. And he just staring at me like, do something dumb, Al. Like, yeah, give me 5 seconds, man. I'm probably gonna fucking do something dumb.
Well, yeah. I mean, you're a big guy. You get clumsy when you drink. You know?
Right. I got 2 left feet. I can't talk when I'm smashed. Like, yeah, excuse me.
You have trouble
officer.
talking normally.
No doubt. Always fucking stuff up. And man, that motherfucker, I'm telling you, cuffed and stuffed, man. You see me on campus PD.
Campus PD. How about when that helicopter wrecked up there, huh?
Did anyone die in that? Was there a death
believe
in that?
so. Yeah, I believe so. I'm pretty sure there
Boy, that was something else.
I mean, they were at the right school for campus PD.
Man,
I went there and tried to stay off camp. Like, I went to class and I was like, I'm out of here. No, thank you.
dude, I went to that the Court Trucks have a video of that party, that homecoming they had, and it was shitty as fuck out. It was like 45 and raining.
Yep.
Man, I was there all day, but I got in a fight with the neighbors. I was mooning the cop cars driving past, and like someone told me to quit that shit. And I was like, dude, they got bigger fish to fry. Next thing I know, cops are there. I'm like, fuck, dude. Like,
who's mooning Officer Dickweed out here?
Yeah. You know he's on his way to Sheetz, motherfucker. He's already pissed.
He's pissed. He called us in for backup.
But no, I have fun. I mean, IUP is just, I don't know. That's a weird place.
Yeah. I don't know. By the time because I didn't go right after high school.
Correct.
I took a break. So by the time I went, it was, I was out of the party scene. I didn't want to do that shit, man.
Right. No, I know. Like, it's just more fun to get fucked up and drink 40s and smoke bongs. Like, with 3 or 4 people.
Well, I think before that homecoming day, we had a party at the Indiana spot, didn't we? Was that the one?
The first place?
No, the big place. Yeah, probably the first place. You always mix them up. It was the one over there by Lowe's.
Oh, fuck. I do mix them up. I just came to again.
Yep. Every time. I gotta remind you. But no, I think we had a party that night before, and they were throwing the homecoming party the next day, and I don't think I made it to the homecoming party because I got too drunk.
We got too fucked up. Yeah, we were playing Ride the Bus.
Oh, Ride the Bus.
I don't even remember how to play that game, but man, you can go from 0 to triple the legal limit in one game.
You throw cards down and you drink, and that's it. I don't know. Just chug beers and get rid of all cards.
There's what? When you're on the bus, there's that higher lower shit or something.
You got to get a couple right in a row. I don't know.
Nah, fuck it. I'm not even going to dissect it, but
call Keith or Kevin up. They'll tell you in a heartbeat. They'll explain it to you.
Fuck.
Oh, fuck. Damn. We're a half hour in already.
No, I mean, the Sheetz heat needed to be said because, like I said, man, like Sheetz is, you're talking to a top echelon company, man. But it's kind of refreshing that a person, isn't going to take that for granted. Like, nah, you guys need to step it up. This is ridiculous.
Well, let me tell you what I think the problem is here. I think when they're a smaller business and they're more concentrated in a certain area, Western Pennsylvania, things like that, it's a little easier to control. Sheetz has been just sprawling out everywhere East Coast
nuts.
Now. They're going everywhere now.
And that's the thing. I try to explain to people down here what Sheetz is, and they have I can't even compare it to anything. Like, we have Come and Go, which kicks ass, but like when I tell them, like, you walk into, there's touchscreens, and whatever food you want, they pretty much got it and make it right there.
And you make it however you want. You tell them what I want on it.
Yeah.
So but I think they're sprawling out a little too much. Got some too many stores, and when you get that big, it's hard to control the quality of things.
Right.
And quality just goes down, and it's definitely been going downhill from 10 years ago. What I remember to now, it's a lot worse than it used to be. But again, they got beer now, so I mean,
Right. You can't
that's
handle. Hey, you see that? Pizza Hut, Iowa, Nebraska, delivering 6-packs
delivering
before the
six
beginning
pack.
of the Super Bowl.
That's a
But it's $10.99 no matter what. Like if it's Busch Light or fucking Budweiser, it's $10.99 a sixer.
so they just give you a flat price for a 6-pack.
Yeah.
Do they
I
sell
mean,
any decent beer?
they got Blue Moon, I guess. That
Now,
was,
does
it was
that
Blue,
include
I read it.
delivery?
It was Blue Moon, Busch Light, Bud Light, Budweiser, and something else.
I get all the same price seems a little strange, but I mean those all seem like a standard beer though, so they're probably all around the
Right.
same price anyway.
Right.
But not a bad idea. I mean, you get hammered at home and then you just go, I can't go anywhere, but I need more beer.
Well, I read it. It was the first year Domino's beat Pizza Hut in sales, 2018. So Pizza Hut had to reamp.
They had to do something because Domino's hitting you with that $5.99, making you think you got to buy the whole store.
I tell you what, I like Pizza Hut pizza better than Domino's, but that $5.99 deal, it's unstoppable.
Like, you got to get a hoagie, you got to get pizza. I got to get some kind of bread bite, man. Like,
yeah.
They're all $5.99. It's $6 a pop. Sure, why not?
Yeah,
but I will agree, Pizza Hut pizza is better. I still crave Pizza Hut pizza occasionally.
Yeah.
Which,
dude, I tell you what, a Pizza Hut Supreme Pizza up there. I mean,
breadsticks.
I know it.
How about the breadsticks, though? Can we talk about breadsticks?
No, I hate breadsticks.
Get the fuck out of here, Al. Breadsticks are the best thing about Pizza Hut.
No, things are garbage.
You don't even have to drop me off a pizza. Just 5 orders of breadsticks. I'll be good for the night.
No, hey, all the GMOs and everything.
Yeah, well, that's what I live my life off of so far. Well, Al, dude, first episode.
Not bad.
Yeah. That was a good conversation, buddy.
Yeah, I feel like, you know, and if people don't like it, fuck them. We'll still put it out.
The podcast no one was expecting, but everyone wants to hear, right?
Exactly. You just got to keep it real.
That's it. So, I guess a little bit about the format. We're trying to do this once a week.
Yeah, I want to say, because you know my work schedule's all liquored up. But yeah, do it once a week. Release it Friday. I think that we get the people to look forward to.
Yeah, we'll record once a week. We'll release every Friday.
Yeah, because we can either record Thursday or Friday.
And either way, that'll work.
Right.
Get out new content once a week. You know, talk about what's happening, I guess, in either Western Pennsylvania or Iowa.
Eastern Iowa, yeah.
You know, the heart of the country.
Right. We can have, like I said, you know, gotta get into the gambling and the music, 2 things that we excel at. So,
excel or
not excel,
depends on your definition of excel.
But enjoy.
Mediocrity?
Enjoy.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, yes. But so what have you been bumping lately? What's the thick pick of the week here?
So here we go, son. This is going to be a segment I'm going to try and run every week. So let me give you a little background on this fella here.
Go ahead. I'm all ears, buddy.
So this is going to be Tick's pick of the week. What I'm going to do every week is I'm going to try and give you a vinyl selection. It's going to come from my personal collection of vinyl, something I've been bumping all week, something that's been hitting me right in the feels.
As you should.
But let me explain why vinyl. You know, a lot of people will tell you vinyl sounds better. Now, maybe it does. But I will also tell you, I fucking love Spotify.
Oh, it's the best money I've ever spent in my life.
I mean, take my $10 every month. I mean, if you want to charge me $20, I'm into.
Right. But no, I will tell you this. Vinyl makes you listen to the whole album. That's what I like about vinyl.
That's where it's at. And because of the way technology works nowadays, you can just pick one song, skip, and go to whatever next one you like. Fuck that. See, these albums are like an art piece for a musician. You know, it's a compilation of a whole bunch of things. So I try to have two rules in my house when you're listening to vinyl.
Okay.
Number 1, A side first, B side second.
Correct. It was constructed that way.
Exactly. And then number two, you don't pick up the needle in the middle of a record.
Yeah, don't skip.
I'm
I've
I'm
seen
not a
it.
fan of
Boy,
that.
cringeworthy, bro.
Uh, I don't put on the vinyl to listen to one track and then I'm not a DJ here. I'm DJ Skrillex or whatever the fuck. I ain't mixing shit up. I'm trying to
Right.
listen to the full album. So I love to listen to it from point A to point B, take it all in because it was put that way for a reason. The songs were constructed. They were set in that exact order for a
Right. There's
specific
an art.
reason.
There's a meaning behind all that.
Correct. And so I'm a big fan of keeping it that way. So listen to vinyl, beginning to end, no skipping songs, no bullshit.
Right.
So
And I'll tell you this, man. Jim Croce, I can't remember the name of the album. I can't remember what the fuck the beginning song on side A is a 5-star hitter. Not mess around with Jim, but something like that. And number 2 is Gonna Be a Brighter Day.
tomorrow's gonna be a brighter day. Absolutely.
Yes. And I would have never, ever, ever heard that song if I didn't listen to the vinyl. Because I would have never I'd be like, fuck. Well, I mean, that's probably just filler, whatever.
Right, and
And
that's
I'll
the other
never
thing.
forget that, dude.
You get the deep cuts. The
Yeah.
shit fucking nobody knows. You bring up songs from the artist and they're like, wait, what song? Oh, they don't play that one on the radio,
Right.
so you don't know it.
Right.
So yeah, but you're still a huge fan. Don't worry.
Oh, no.
And the
That's
other thing, go ahead.
No, I'm saying from moving down here, I think it's 95.3 or 98.3 Vintage Sounds. Man, they're playing all the Stones cuts you never hear, like Sweet Virginia, fucking
Heater.
Man, I miss you. I mean, DVE plays I Miss You, but they're playing Happy, the fucking
Yep.
Keith Richards joint. DVE, I mean, they're playing the same. They're playing Beast of Burden. They're
Anything
playing,
that's hit top 50.
right. They're
That's
playing Brown Sugar, and that's it. And it was just such a
Start me up.
yeah, dude. My God, that's like with Van Morrison. Like, dude, people think of the Stones as Start Me Up sometimes, or Van Morrison as Brown Eyed Girl. But if you're fans of both,
Brown Eyed Girl.
that's not even in the top 10.
Not even close.
You know what I'm saying? If you enjoy those artists, you know what I'm saying.
Well, let me
Yeah,
say,
you miss me with that.
let me speak the other reason I want to do it. The other reason I'm doing the Tix Picks is because I'm gonna force myself out. I'm gonna do a little bit more vinyl shopping. I'm gonna grab into some genres that I usually don't reach into.
Now, is there anything down there? Like use like a CD warehouse around.
So there is the Exchange down here. I'm not the biggest fan. It's a lot of new represses that they want to charge you $20, $30 for. But I mean, Jerry's is in Squirrel Hill. You can't beat that.
Right, number one.
Dude, Rabbit Hole in Greensburg is a phenomenal spot.
Yeah,
I love that place. You go in there, you could pull out 10, 20 albums and spend, under $50.
Right.
And they're heat. And then I actually know a guy I used to work with. He used to run Backstreet Records up in Indiana. Yeah. He got out the game for a little bit. He actually came over and managed at GetGo while I was working there for a little bit.
No shit.
It was strange. But he actually started his thing back up, and he's running out of a flea market style place up in Punxsutawney now. So he's up there on the weekends, and he's got some pretty decent selection as well. So I'm gonna try and get out at least once a week, maybe pick up some new stuff and bring some different things.
Hell yeah.
But back to what you were saying there, because I heard you mention Van Morrison. The pick of the week is actually a Van Morrison album.
My God, hit me when it does.
I have been bumping this one for a minute. You may have seen a Snapchat or two of it. This is actually a concert album from Van. It's a double LP. Got 4 sides to it. This one was recorded in 73, brother. 1973. That was 45 years ago.
46.
Well, if you really want to, you want to get technical about it. But there's so much heat on this. Got 4 sides. Let me read you off the notables.
Go ahead.
So, side 1, I mean, it opens up with Ain't Nothing You Can Do.
Ooh.
Dude, heater. And then and then he hits you with the heat, warm love, Into the Mystic, These Dreams of You, all back to back.
Man.
I mean, fantastic.
Man. Oh, that's an underrated heater too.
There are a lot of underrated Van Morrison heaters. Not a lot of people dig too deep into them.
Right.
They hear Brown Eyed Girl on the radio and they know Van Morrison, you know. Side two, the big ones, I will say, Domino. I mean, again, heater. Side three, I'm a big fan of a song called St. Dominic's Preview.
I'm not sure if I've ever heard that joint.
Take a listen. Now, I will say this album is on Spotify. I believe it's under It's Too Late to Stop Now. I believe it's volume 1 on Spotify.
Now, where is this recorded at?
This is recorded actually 2 different spots. It's all in the summer of '73.
Okay.
Part of it is recorded in London, and then the other part is in Los Angeles.
All right, that's tremendous.
So 2 different sides of the world, you know. Listen to the Line wraps up side number 3.
Okay.
And then side number 4, Here Comes the Night opens it up. Oh, followed by Gloria. And then Caravan. Dude, a 9-minute 20-second version of Caravan. Now I will say, we all know Van from fucking the Last Waltz.
Correct.
And that the version of Caravan on here, it might not be Van with the band, but it is up there. Every time I listen to this album, it gets me on my feet. I walk around the room. I'm punching. I'm kicking the air. Dude, gets the heart pumping.
Dude, this morning I put on Stevie Wonder's greatest hits, and it was from I can't say it because I can't talk that. My Sherry Amour. I know I'm butchering it.
Yeah, good. Yeah,
right into.
Al tried to speak French.
Yeah. Right into Signed, Sealed, Delivered. And dude, you gotta stand up, dude. You gotta think about taking out some drywall. Like, that feeling is better than getting high, better than getting smashed. I love that shit.
Dude, some people just don't get music, and I don't understand it because
like my dad does not listen to music, dude.
That's crazy. Yeah. How do you not listen to music? Because dude, anytime I'm down, and I just ain't feeling it, you throw some music on and you hear a couple bangers, and I got a smile on my face. I'm tapping my toes again.
Dude, I even tell you this. I remember, after busting the nut, after having sex with any of my old girlfriends, man, I'd be like, I got to listen to music, man. That's all I wanted to do. Just, man, put a heater on. It's the best.
There's something about it, man. So that's the first Ticks pick. Week 1 in the books. I'll be listening to some vinyl this week. I'll bring something to you next week. Another outstanding album. We'll find something.
It's gonna be tough to match, man. Holy fuck.
Well, yeah, you got to start off with a heater, you know.
All right, well,
let's see.
I want to go with my pick of the week. Uncle L's No Brainer. Straight up
sports. Let's talk some sports, bud.
Put the mortgage or the car payment on this game, and I'm telling you right now, young, LA Chargers plus 160 money line, straight up.
Chargers over the Patriots, huh?
Plus
in New England, we're taking the Chargers.
I'm telling you. I know they've been talking about it for years. This is the demise, dude. Gronk looks like he's got about 1/4 of football left in him. You got Edelman off the juice, which as a white receiver, you're fucked.
You can't do. I mean, you're never going to make it unless you're doing something in the NFL.
You got a subpar defense, and I think this is it. I mean, like I was telling you, Phillip Rivers, I think he's a dildo, like the original of the dildo. Word, dude. Like, he is the fucking definition of the word dildo. But that motherfucker's slaying the rock. But like I said, he's expecting his 9th child this offseason, dude. He don't even want to go to the offseason, man. You imagine that? 9 kids running around. You got a whole offense with you and your wife. Well, that's 11 people.
You guys are blocking. She's running the ball.
Exactly. In the summertime, off season. Like, Alex, would you rather have to babysit 9 kids, or we could take a crack cocaine high Lawrence Taylor in his prime, like 88, 89, coming off the back end for a blindside sack? I'm taking LT every time, dude.
I'll take that CTE over 9 kids
Yeah.
any day of the week.
Break my ribs, dude. I don't give a fuck. And, like, speaking of dropping back, I don't know what his religion is, but someone needs to teach Phillip Rivers how to drop back out of the pussy. Dude, ground that shit. Intentional ground it on the ground, on her chest, in her ass. Fuck it, dude. It's out of hand. But
Pumping and dumping, buddy.
He's got to be thinking about the offseason. Like, I'm not ready yet. And this might be his last good chance for real. The defense is there, man. They got Desmond King, all pro, DB, from the eye, straight up. I think, man, plus 160. So
plus
dude,
160 is solid value on that.
Yeah,
huh?
I mean, and
it's
plus
in New England, so New England's gonna be,
right,
favored anyway.
Right. No, but dude, that's a small line for in New England in the playoffs. Give me the Chargers money line 160.
I mean, the Chargers got the better record. I mean, just New England ends up getting home field advantage because of the division, but
right.
Yeah, some good playoff football this weekend.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta work. It sucks, but I'll be going to the trailer park for the Dallas Rams game, 7:15 Central. Oh man,
I'm worried about Dallas in that one. Just don't get shot at the trailer park when the Cowboys lose.
It's the best. It's just the best place to watch football.
They go hard, man. They go hard. What are you gonna do?
You seen the Snapchat? You see my boy Bustin get fucking rocked, man. I was like, God damn.
Wife says I'm gonna smack you.
Yeah. But yeah, we got that. I'm telling you, man. Lay the house.
All right. Yeah. I mean, hey, if you only got $250 for rent and landlord's been knocking on the door, this is your chance right here.
Right.
Take the $250 you got, lay it on them, and fucking.
I was telling them, man. I was like, yo, you put 25 on the Cowboys, because I was trying to get before the referral bonus. I've been trying to get them to sign up. I was like, dude, 25 on a 250, because that's what the Cowboys are, man. They're plus 255. So 25 is going to pay you 50, because you'll have the sign-up bonus.
Right.
So 50 is going to pay you 130, 135. Okay. You take that. And I think the Saints are going to beat the Eagles, right? So now you got that 130 in your bank account, and you got the Cowboys versus Saints. And the line's going to be the same, plus over 200.
Right.
If the Cowboys are playing them. So now you're turning that 130 into, man, almost 400.
Trying to ride Dak Prescott.
Yeah. And I was like, dude, and then throw that on the Super Bowl, man, that's fucking almost $1,000 off a $25 deposit.
You know what we should do, Al? It's going to be difficult. You know what? Maybe we'll start it up when we get some legal online sports betting here in Pennsylvania, because it's coming. I say we start a podcast account, and we take some of your picks and throw some money on it, see what we can do.
Yeah, see if we can maybe get out the trap.
Because you better believe I'm keeping track of these picks you're throwing out there.
I never met one white rapper from the trap. It's ridiculous. Shit drive me nuts.
All right. So we got the music pick of the week. We got the sports pick of the week.
Yeah.
I think we're getting ready to wrap up here soon. But
I think so.
I think
it was the first good test run. If someone doesn't like it, fuck them. But
we got one more thing to discuss here, real quick.
What do you got?
We're gonna preview the old Summerson Saturday Poll. You got the big SSP coming out this weekend.
That's gonna be. Who have I had? Tony Caligiuri. He had one. Right. You might be the second one. No, Mark had one. Mark had a good one. Yingling or Bach. I can't remember.
Don't spoil it. I don't think we went with that one yet. I went through all your polls the other night to try and make sure I wasn't doubling up on it.
No, Mark had one. It was Yingling or Bach.
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
Was it like Icy Light or something?
Yeah, Yingling or Icy Light at a Steelers game. That was a tough.
Yeah. I do remember that, actually.
Tony's caught a lot of flack because it was Lemieux and Yager versus Crosby or Malkin. And people were bitching, but that was a good pull.
Yeah, there ain't nothing wrong with that.
No, I mean, that was a good pull.
You're talking two of the best duos in NHL.
Right. And
period.
Tony said, "Who won more cups?" And I was like, "Man, that's
a good way to look at it too."
yeah, Lemieux is the greatest of all time. Fuck Gretzky, fuck Bobby Orr, fuck all them faggots. Lemieux's the best ever to skate him up, lace him up, whatever. And Yager was a great sidekick. But Yager's got his flaws. But I'm telling you, man, Crosby, Malkin, they're bad dudes, man.
It's a different game. It's a different game than it was back then. And these guys are still.
I took Lemieux just because he's, man, other than my dad, he might be my favorite human being of all time. But
I have to look back because I know that one was a tight one.
It was a crusher, dude. It was
I didn't vote on it for many days.
You know what I'm saying?
I slept on it a few nights.
But go ahead, Tick. Since I'm letting you get in on the SSP this weekend.
The preview of the Summerson Saturday poll. We got one. This is requested by me.
Yes.
We're gonna talk a little bit of superhero here, right?
I don't think we've went down this road yet.
We have not. I've looked, and we did not. So in the blue corner, standing at 6 feet tall, owner of Wayne Enterprises.
Oh man, straight up.
The Dark Knight Batman.
Ugh. Hitter.
In the red corner. Hitter. In the red corner. We got a freak of nature.
Man.
We got the old newspaper cartoonist swinging from building top to building top. We have Spider-Man.
Now, I was thinking about arguments before after you mentioned that to me. Man, who's got the better theme song? Because you got Spider-Man, or Batman. No. Batman. Dude, Heat.
Both fantastic theme songs.
But what the fuck's Tobey Maguire? That's who I think
Spider-Man
of when
1
I think
through
of
3.
Spider-Man. And then
Absolutely.
I think of
that's who you should think of, sir.
I think of Val Kilmer when I think of Batman.
Val Kilmer, huh? You go with Val Kilmer. That's not a bad one.
And I almost go to
Michael Keaton.
Man. Well, who would you rather fuck? Poison Ivy or that Kristen Dunst? I don't know what she was. I don't follow because I'm a Batman fanatic.
Oh, Kirsten Dunst was she was Peter Parker's woman in there, huh?
Yeah, but what was her purpose?
I don't remember. She was the one that him and James Franco fought over, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, give me Poison. I don't give a fuck if my Peter falls off. Poison Ivy, straight heat.
Crazy redhead. Got to go for
Halle
that one.
Berry, Catwoman. Come on.
So give me your thoughts on Spider-Man, Batman.
Man, dude, I lived in the back cave. There's a clip of me on home video at the Avamore Moose sitting on Santa's lap. And he was like, Alex, what do you want for Christmas? And then my fucking, dude, because I couldn't talk when I was a kid. I had a speech impediment so bad. And I just look at Santa and say, I want Batman stuff. And ever since then, dude, like, Batman, he just, with the tool belt, and, he had Robin. Spider-Man never really had a sidekick. So I'll give Spider-Man the edge on that. He handled the dirt on his own. But, dude, Batman was just that dude. Like, there was no spider signal. No, that's the bat signal, son. Like, where's it at? Let's go. It's time to hit the heavy.
So you're going Batman? Okay. Now let me do a quick breakdown of how I thought about it here.
Yeah. So, make a case for Spider-Man, though.
I will make a case for Spider-Man.
I can't, because I can't. I will.
So when you think about it, let's think about the superhero aspect of things, right? Batman is they're both normal guys, right?
Right.
One's a cartoonist. One's $1 billion. Got a giant company. He's
right.
Let's be honest. That his father built. He just came into it, but
right.
Whatever. So Batman relies on gadgets. Spider-Man has an unnatural ability.
Gadgets.
He got bit by a spider and has the ability to shoot webbing out of his fucking wrists.
But that's all we got.
Now, right. So you can look at it that way. But when you also break it down, these guys, they both stay anonymous. They don't let the public know who they are.
Correct.
So, do you want to be a fucking cartoonist day to day, working at a shitty newspaper, hating your life, or do you want to be a billionaire? And Batman got all the fun gadgets, dude.
Did Spider-Man have his parents alive?
No, they're both missing parents, son. If you remember, he deals with his grandma.
I don't watch too much Spider-Man. I'm a Batman guy. You know, Danny DeVito as the Penguin. That's straight up. That's raw.
Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze.
Yeah, Tommy Lee Jones, Two-Face.
Get out of here. Yeah. Man. Even the Christian Bale ones are good. So at the end of the day, I do side with Batman, but Spider-Man has a case. He really does.
I don't know.
Because he has an unnatural ability.
I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it Saturday morning. I'm working days this weekend, and I'm telling you, it won't be as lopsided as Sorellas versus Foxes.
You're thinking Batman heavy, huh?
Yeah. Dude,
I'm thinking somewhere along the lines of 70-30 is what I'm thinking.
I don't know. That might be generous.
Well, what are you thinking then?
Like 85-15. So.
Okay. You're thinking that heavy Batman.
Yeah. I just think
because here's the thing, I was never into the comics either, so I don't know if there are any comic nerds
got
out
a lot
there.
of Pittsburgh ties too.
Yes.
So, right, you know what I mean. And I try to make the pool so I can have my Iowa homies and the people back home all contribute. But
because I came up with a few that were like Western Pennsylvania themed, and I was like, nah, let's keep it.
Nah, you gotta keep it. I mean, I don't know, the SSP, that shit. I'm telling you, man, I don't put it out unless it's heat.
Well, we're going to come up with a heat for next week, but I'm excited to see everybody's banter on this back and forth. I'm excited to see what cases people make.
Right. And I'm not doubting it, but I want to see a strong case for Spider-Man. I do.
I'd like to see some people come in and drop some knowledge about Spider-Man and let me know why I should reconsider my Batman vote.
No, absolutely.
I'm a Batman guy all day long.
But
all right, Al, dude. Hey,
how long was it?
Dude, we're at an hour, son. We went deep.
Flew by.
Man, I was hoping we could squeeze a half hour out of it, and then, geez, here we are, double the time I was expecting. But week 1 in the books. I guess look forward to week number 2. Get your start doing your research for your no-brainer of the week. I'll do some vinyl research, and I guess we'll talk to you guys next week.
All right, let's do it, bud. Next Friday, Thursday, whatever.
It'll drop on Friday.
All right, man.
All right, brother. I'll catch you later.
Tremendous stuff. Peace, son.